Okay guys, this is Dr. Raj Banerjee, and in this video is going to be very important that you watch this maybe a couple of times, and I want you to watch it with your spouse, significant other, anybody that's going to support you in our journey together. Okay, and this is going to be a journey. You've watched some of my videos already on YouTube or other channels. You probably already came to my seminar or my webinar. You had to have done one or the other or you wouldn't be watching this video. And you signed up to a one-on-one consult with me. So I want to explain in this video what's going to happen next so there's no surprises. You know, you're going to come in, it's going to be easy, okay? And that's how I want things to run, is easy. So basically, remember one thing, I'm very serious about getting results. That's my passion. This is why I keep learning. This is why I'm going to all these conferences and flying out to different cities and learning from different doctors, is to get results for you, ultimately for you, and to really give you the tools, give you the strategies where you don't need me anymore, okay? Wouldn't that be nice, where you understand how your body works, you understand how this temple works, and so you can go through this process and not having be dependent on me or anybody else or medications and things like that. Well, this is what this program is about. So let me kind of explain how the step works. First of all, I'm very picky on who I accept as a patient, as you know this. I've told you this already. Health has to be the #1 priority. If health is not your #1 priority, it's not going to work, okay? Look, I don't have any magic diets. I don't have any magic pills. This program is going to be a partnership. My part is going to be to figure things out for you that other doctors haven't figured out. Your part is going to be to apply it. If you don't do your part, nothing's going to happen, okay? So again, I don't do the healing. You've probably already seen some of the case studies. I'm going to show you some more today. And the thing is, we get amazing results. We really get amazing results, but I don't heal anybody. I don't have the power to heal anybody. So the way this works is I have my part, you have your part. The healing is going to come from God and your body. That's the only way it's going to happen, okay? So what's going to happen next is fill out the paperwork. Take the time to really think about the questions. I'm going to ask you a ton of questions. Look, the more answers you give me, the better I can serve you. Think about your goals and your future and your health goals and how you want to age for the next 10, 20, 30 years, okay? You're only in this earth one time around, okay? Make the best out of it. We only got this temple one time around. Clean it up, okay? So take this very seriously, and I'm very serious about what I do. So fill out the paperwork. If you are married, if you have a significant other, if you have a live-in boyfriend, girlfriend, guess what? They're gonna have to come to the meeting with you. If we're doing a Skype session, if you're somewhere in the country, in some other country or some other state, and we're gonna do a Skype consult, that person has to be in the room with you. We're gonna do this together. This is a journey. All right, so once we get through that, we're gonna get results, okay? So we're gonna be working outside of the medical model. We're gonna be working outside the box to get results. I take the best of the Eastern and Western sciences to get results for you. Okay, so what's going to happen next? Okay, so we're in the room doing our initial consult, either again with Skype session or in my office, in my clinic. We're not going to do any testing that day. If you might have had an opportunity to upgrade into a toxicology test. If you did, you already have sent me your labs or your urine sample prior, but if you haven't, we're gonna just sit there and we're gonna figure things out. So I want to know about you. I want to know your medical history. I want to know what's happening with you, what kind of diagnostics you've had already, what diagnostics they've missed, what kind of symptoms you've had, the pain level. Are you sleeping well? Are you not being able to go to the bathroom? I want to know everything about you that really pertains to you, and we're going to figure out 2 or 3 major health complaints that you want help with. The whole process of this consult may take about 30 minutes to an hour. So again, I'm going to be here for you. I'm going to listen to you. I'm going to ask you questions. We're going to find out what your goals are. We're going to find out what your motivation is. So we're going to go through all that. Now let's say that I do accept you as a patient. Then what? Well, we got to get some testing done, all right? So I like to start with a blood test. blood test is a blood test, but my blood test is a little different because I'm going to do many other markers than what you're used to with your doctors. What most people are used to is you're used to probably 10, 15, if you're really lucky, 20 markers. What are markers? Glucose, triglycerides, TSH, those kind of things. I'm going to do about 60 to 90 different markers plus urine. What we're looking at? Well, we're looking at an array of different issues, markers and issues going on, like how much inflammation is in your heart and your arteries. We're looking at your kidney function, your liver function. We're looking to see if you have anemia. We're looking to see if you're absorbing nutrients. We're looking to see your whole thyroid panel, everything we talked about in the seminar, all those little steps. We're going to look at that. We're going to see if your body is fighting infections or parasites. We're going to find a lab that's closest to your work or your house. You're going to have to fast for about 12 hours. So eat your dinner, fast. Then in the morning, you're going to go to the lab, 5 vials of blood plus urine, okay? Then what's going to happen is you're going to come back and we're going to run some scans on you. The scan I like to run is a Rife scan, R-I-F-E. Again, the Rife machine was developed in the 1900s to cure cancer. It did such a good job that the AMA and the pharmaceutical companies wanted to buy the patents for it. When I say good job, it cured 1,000 incurable cancers. Now, do you think your medical doctor and the AMA and the pharmaceutical companies like that machine? No. So if you go and research Rife, you're probably going to see some negative comments. Well, big deal. It works, okay? But I use it as a way to scan people. So what do we scan for? Everything in your body has a frequency. Everything vibrates. If you have a healthy liver, healthy heart, healthy organ, it's going to have a certain amount of frequency it's going to vibrate in. If you have abnormal heart, abnormal liver, if you have cancer in your liver, if you have cancer cells floating around, if you have parasites, if you have fungal infections, if you have mold and infections and things like that, you can have an abnormal frequency. It's going to give me a hit list of what may be happening in your body. So I don't like to hang my hat on any one test. I do multiple tests, I put it together, I look at the pattern, and that's how I put together someone's program. So this is a 2-hour scan you're going to do. Okay, so you're going to come in our office, we're going to do this 2-hour scan, and we're going to have the blood test. It takes me a week to get the results. You're probably going to come back in a couple weeks after that because it's going to take me about 2 weeks to put everything together. So you'll come back. When you come back for that meeting, your spouse, significant other, your support person needs to be there because I'm going to give you a ton of information. It's going to get overwhelming, all right? I don't want you to get overwhelmed. I want you to learn. So I want someone else in that room with you. So once I start giving you the information, you have someone there as a support person. The first half of that meeting, it's going to be an hour long. The first part of it is me explaining the test, about what's actually going on in your body. So and here's what I do. I color code my test, all right? I color coded red, yellow, and green. Red is outside of the reference range. Remember when you went to the seminar with me, the reference ranges, we talked about that? That's a disease marker. Your medical doctor will look at that and say, hey, that's something's bad here, let me give you a drug. I'm gonna say, it's red, okay? And I'm comparing you to healthy people, not sick people. So that's the green. It's a tighter ranges. I'm comparing to tighter ranges. If you're in the healthy range, I'm going to color it green. If you're outside of the healthy range, but inside of the reference range, it's going to be yellow. Your medical doctor will look at that and say, hey, that's normal. In my eyes, I'm going to see that and say, look, that's a yellow. It means it could potentially, in the future, that's going to cause some problems. So let's figure this out. Let's fix this before it becomes a red. Doesn't that make sense? Okay, so we're going to do that. I'm going to write notes in layman's terms for you. Again, I want you to understand what the blood test means because you're going to get blood tests probably every year for the rest of your life. And when you look at it, it just looks like a foreign language to you. I don't want it to look like a foreign language. I want you to actually look at the blood test and see those numbers that are important for you. So I'm going to color code it. I'm going to write notes in layman's terms. It does take me a few hours to do that. The next part of this is I'm going to create a hierarchy for you. All right. Now, if you're coming to me and you have several different issues, let's say they have pain, let's say you have diabetes, let's say that you're not losing weight, let's say that you're fatigued, let's say you can't sleep, let's say you can't go to the bathroom. You can have several different issues going on. Basically, there's different programs I have. The basic program, the fundamental program is going to take about 12 weeks, all right? Now, in that 12-week period, there's going to be 4 phases you're going to go through. Now, because your body is in a certain state, because maybe you've had certain disease processes already lingering for many, many years, maybe you're taking a ton of different medications, you might have 10 different things that we have to address. But we can't do that. Your body won't be able to handle addressing all those things in that short period of time. So what I have to do is I got to create a hierarchy for you. We're going to have phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4. How do I figure out that hierarchy? Well, through the testing. How do I get such amazing results with patients? Because I take my time to figure out what kind of hierarchy that person's going to need to go through. So it's going to be like a domino effect. We get the most important priority handled, and then it creates better results with other priorities. That's what's going to happen. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have a fatty liver. Okay, what are we going to do? Well, I'm going to have to give you certain supplements to clean out your liver. Are you going to be taking these supplements for the rest of your life like you're taking medications? No. Once your liver is working, once the enzymes are better and we do another test to prove to us that it's working, you're not going to have to take those supplements anymore. It's not like taking medications. And I'm never ever going to tell you to take medications, by the way. That's not my job. I would never ever tell you to get off the medications. That's not my job either. So we're going to do these tests. You're going to go through these phases. Most of my patients will see me every other week, twice a month. If you're in St. Louis, if you're close to my office, you're going to come here for other therapies. If we're doing a distant patients, we're going to do more of the toxicology test, so we'll cover that in the consult. If you are in St. Louis, if you are in town, you might want to use some of my therapies I have. We have 2 different lasers. I have a laser to help you decrease pain. So some of the case studies you saw that people had terrible pain scale 10 out of 10, where their knees would buckle and they couldn't stand, and within 6 weeks that pain is gone. This is what I do, okay? So anyways, that laser will decrease inflammation. It'll help regenerate tissue. We have another laser that's going to help you burn belly fat. Well, I say belly fat because you could put it anywhere, but most people will put it on their tummy. And what that does, it doesn't damage your fat cells. It does what nature is really supposed to do, is open up the fat cells like your body is supposed to do. The stuffing comes out and the cell shrinks, so you get into tighter clothes, you look thinner, you're actually losing fat, not water and muscle. We have another machine called PEMF, and this is a pulse electromagnetic therapy. And basically what that does, and you can look this up online. Dr. Oz had an episode on it, so just Google PEMF, Dr. Oz, you'll see it. What this does is it's going to get your body into a higher frequency, okay? And it's going to help with circulation. It's going to help with stress. It's going to just get your immune system working better. It's going to get you to a more ideal state so you can get healthy. So this is why I do all these different things, because not one thing it might not work. So I like to do multiple things so we can get a quicker response, quicker results in a shortest period of time. About week 6 into the program, I'm expecting certain results. Most of my patients will lose about 10-15 pounds the first month, and you'll lose about 1 pound to 2 pounds a week after that. Some more, some less. I'm not focused on the weight, even though you're going to lose weight if you need to. If you need to gain weight, you'll probably gain weight. So again, what I'm focused on, what I want you to focus on, is the habits, it's the strategies that I'm going to teach you. If you can focus on that and you can own that, then you're going to get healthier and healthier and healthier and healthier. That's how it's going to work. Your weight, if you need to lose weight, your weight loss is going to happen automatically, okay? So we're going to do that. Week 6, I'm expecting certain things from you. I'm expecting that you have more energy now. I'm expecting you to sleep better. I'm expecting you to have just a better outlook of life. I'm expecting you to have more confidence in yourself. If you have pain, I'm expecting the pain to have decreased, maybe not 100%, but significantly. I'm expecting all these different things to start changing, and you'll notice this. You'll notice these things happening if you're following my protocols, if you're following my program. Again, we're going to have some case studies in the end so you can see some of these results of other patients. If we're not getting those kind of results, in week 6, we're going to do a toxicology test. What does that mean? Well, we're going to figure out 3 or 4 different organs in your body that are crying out for help, okay, that are toxic, that are in stress, that are distressed. And we use a thing called bioresonance testing. Again, I'm taking the best of the Eastern and Western sciences, I'm combining it. And what this allows us to do is allows us to get inside your body and really look inside and figure out what toxins are in your body. Is it a parasite? Is it a heavy metal? Is it mercury? Is it lead? Is it arsenic? Is it fungal infections? Is it parasitic infections, viral infections? Who knows what else might be in there? Is it some other iatrogenic chemicals or pernicious agents affecting that? So we're gonna figure that part out. And then about week 10 into the program, we're gonna do another blood test. So now And I'm also going to color code it. I'm going to write notes again, so I'm going to take my time to do that. Now we have a good picture of what you came to me with the symptoms. And about week 10, week 12 into it, we have another picture of you of what has changed. In a very short period of time, 90 days, it's going to go by like this, all right? And again, I'm expecting certain things to change. And I'm going to present it to you again. Here's what happened. This is where you are now. And then if you're happy with what you have received, then we'll do an exit consult. And I have some online programs that you can have access to. So you can get like a refresher course of this material. So you don't need me anymore. There's gonna be certain supplements you're gonna have to take, but again, that's all based on the testing. And again, you don't have to take a ton of stuff for the rest of your life. It's gonna be for you specifically based on the testing. So I gave an example of the liver function, things like that. So again, after about week 12, if we've gotten to a point where, let's say you're 80% better or 100% better or 90% better and you're happy with your weight, maybe you haven't reached your ideal weight goal yet because you had more to lose, you had 50, 60, 100 pounds to lose. You're not going to lose 100 pounds in 12 weeks. So let's say you lose 40 pounds or something like that, but you have the strategy now. Now, if you're the kind of person that you have some autoimmune diseases, that you have other issues going on, deeper rooted issues going on, then what's going to happen is that after that, we're going to have a conversation and we're going to dial in. So now we have this basic structure put together for you. The foundation is built now, okay? That's the whole point of the 12 weeks. I want to build that foundation for you. Then we're going to go into toxicology if that's what you want to do. So I'll talk to you about that. We'll have a conversation about that. And if that's what you want, you'll see me once a month. If we're doing it from distance, we've already started the toxicology weeks before. And what that would look like is you're going to give me a urine sample once a month. I'm going to analyze it. It's like peeling an onion, okay? Every time we do a toxicology, it's like we're going deeper and deeper into your tissues. And we could only treat things that your body wants to be treated with. For example, let's say you have 10 different parasites in your liver and your brain and your gut, but your body's only ready to just release one or two of them. You just can't go in there and force that to happen. It's just not gonna work. Your body won't handle that. So we have to really figure out where you are as far as your vitality, as your health, and then go with that and slowly, like peeling an onion, just go deeper and deeper into the layers until you don't have these symptoms anymore. So that's kind of what you're going to be expecting. Let me see here, any other questions that I get. I do have several different plans. I just kind of told you the basic plan. My other plan is a gold plan. I have other plans too, but again, I want you to understand the basic fundamentals. You can't do the other plans if you don't do this. What's the cost? That's another question I get. How much does it cost, doc? Well, how much is your health worth? It's going to be a fair investment. Most of my patients are retired. They're on Social Security. They're on fixed income. They could all afford it. Depending on the person, I don't know what we have to do as far as the testing, how deep we have to get into that. If we have to start with the toxicology first or wait until in the middle of the program or towards the end. But I'll give you a range though. The cost is going to be anywhere about $400 or $500 a month, the high range. The low range is going to be about $150 a month, okay? So if you can't afford, because maybe your finances is such that you can't afford $150 a month right now, this is not going to work for you. Okay, you got to invest in yourself. Look, you are the treasure. It's not your car. It's not your house. It's not your family. It's none of that is going to be. You can't enjoy any of that if you don't have your health. If you don't invest in yourself, if you don't invest in your health, you can't enjoy any of that. I mean, do you have friends that have dialysis? Have you seen what their life is like? Someone that's going through kidney failure, someone that's waiting for a liver transplant. Have you seen what their life is like, right? Have you seen anyone that's been exposed to mold and they're on their deathbed? They don't know what's going on. They've been to several different doctors and they have no solution for them. Have you seen that? So again, health has to be the number one priority, and you have to be willing to invest in yourself, okay? Let me see if any other questions. But again, those are the big things. Hopefully this video helped, but next few segments, I'm gonna go over some results. And it's gonna be entertaining because you're gonna see me talking about the case studies, and I have video clips. I'm very proud of them, and because this is my life's work. This is what I do. I'm passionate about it. If you haven't figured that out yet, I'm serious about it too. I want results for you. I really do. And so basically, the next few minutes, you're going to see case studies after case studies after case studies. Hopefully that will help you. Hopefully it will motivate you and get you to take action. Okay, so here are some of the case studies. Thank you.
All right, my name is Mike, and I'm 64, and I've lost around 80 pounds. The weight fluctuates maybe 2 to 5 pounds a week, up and down. It's pretty much stable now. I'm not really trying to lose any more weight. I'm just maintaining and watching. It's a learning process. Once you learn how to eat and everything like that, it's a great feeling to be healthy and enjoy life. And
so what were you like before you came here?
Fat.
Explain, kind of things you're going through and what you tried. And
well, I mean, I've tried different diets and stuff like that, and fad diets, and all that. Nothing seemed to work. And I mean, I saw Doctors Banerjee's ad in the newspaper, and the guy looked like me with a big fat belly and that. And I said, I got to do something about this, and went to one of the seminars and listened to it. And he said, you got to be committed to it. And I said, I'm committed to it. I'm going to do it. And this is almost a year later, and I'm maintaining.
So we're touching back a year later. You've done the program already.
Right.
It's already been completed.
Right.
And you're just coming back, kind of just saying.
I'm coming back just to let the doctor see how good I look in that. And,
so how's your life right now? How's
it's great.
Social life and
social life's great. I've got a girlfriend, and I'm 64 years old. I'm enjoying life. We go out, we do whatever, and just have a great time. And not carrying around 80 pounds makes a big difference on all the joints. I don't have any joint pains anymore, and I'm not taking anything to not have joint pains. So I mean, I just feel good about myself. And once you start losing weight and stuff like that, I started going to the gym too, and I thought, well, I thought I might be too fat at first going to the gym, but there was a heck of a lot more fat people than me there, and I'm thinking to myself, well, this gym's not going to cause you to lose weight. You got to alter your eating habits and make your life better through eating. And at the gym, you're not going to lose the kind of weight I did going to the gym at all. So I mean, it's just so great, and I'm so thankful for the program. It's just changed my life.
So you think it was money well spent?
It was money well spent. I mean, how much is your health worth? I mean, you can't put a dollar amount. You can have everything, but if your health isn't good, I mean, it'd be terrible. I don't know. I'm just so happy with my life now and the program and everything.
Good. Okay. All right. Great. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Rebecca, and before I started the program, I was just extremely exhausted all the time. I had to sleep in my car for about an hour before I could even safely drive home. The program works. When you work it and you're faithful to yourself, which is so important, that's one of the main people you can be true to, is be true to yourself and to know that you're worth it. My attitude and my emotions have really greatly improved. I've always struggled with emotions that have been difficult, but by feeling better, eating better, and feeling better, and taking care of myself, it's almost a 180 to what I was before. My goal is to lose about 125. I've already lost 88 in the first 6 months, and I've even astonished myself. I've astonished my friends, and once people see that I'm serious about it, I have more cheerleaders than I ever would have thought.
So what was your health like when you first came in? Like your energy, your sleep,
Yeah. My energy obviously was tanked. There was no way I could even make it through the whole day, really. And then I would sleep on the weekends like till noon or 2 o'clock, and I was really lethargic, which made me even more depressed. And energy, that was really a big turnaround. I didn't believe him at first.
Right. So
But
you,
it's
you
right.
came in. How much did you weigh when you came in?
338,
And what do you weigh today?
250.
Okay, that's 88 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
I know, it's just amazing.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you. Hi, it's Dr. Raj Banerjee, and in this video, I'm going to do a follow-up with Donna's case study. This is 6 weeks into my program. The other video that we have, part 1 of Donna, was 2 weeks. So if you remember part 1, if you've seen part 1, she was in an insulin pump. She was taking 284 units of insulin pumped into her every single day. 6 weeks into my program, she's off of her pump. And one of her issues was, she was in bad shape. She couldn't walk from her car to her desk at work without having shortness of breath. She couldn't walk up a flight of stairs without having shortness of breath. 6 weeks into my program, she's walking 3 miles. She's off of her pump. She's taking probably 15 units of insulin a day now. So again, very inspiring. This is Donna's story. Hopefully it'll inspire you to take action.
I'm Donna Vreeland, and I'm 55 years old. I've been coming now, I think I'm in my 6th week. I started with being diabetic. I'm still diabetic, but I started with 284 units a day on an insulin pump. And as of a week ago, I stopped using the insulin pump, and actually there was a day last week that I only took 15 units of insulin, and I'm down 20 pounds, or 21 pounds, you have to put that, and I just feel so good. I have energy. Last weekend I walked for 3 miles, so I haven't done that in I don't even know how many years.
So talk about how were you able to walk like this before you came?
So before I came to see Dr. Banerjee, I had stopped using the steps because I couldn't do that. I was only taking elevators. When I would walk from my car to my office, I would get winded. And I'm just excited that now I'm taking stairs again. And like I said, went on a walk for 3 miles. And the only thing that was tired was my feet.
Right.
So.
Good.
Yeah.
So you went from 283 or 84 units pumping that with the pump of units a day of insulin to one of the days 15.
Right. And now I just do the shots as I need it when I eat my meals. So it's a big difference not having to wear that pump day in and day out, 24 hours a day. And hopefully soon we'll be back to, maybe just a pill instead of shooting myself with the insulin.
Very good. It's only been 6 weeks.
Right. Very excited.
Okay, good.
Very excited.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tina. I'm 46 years old, and since I've been coming to Dr. Banerjee about 6 weeks, I have lost almost 47 pounds. I feel a lot better, and my allergies have subsided quite a bit. I used to have chronic allergies that would make me itch my nose, and it's gotten a lot better, and it's also helped me sleep better, and I have less neck pain and a lot less back pain.
Okay. So this was a milestone for you, right?
Yes.
Why was it a milestone?
Because this is the thinnest I've been since I was 20 years old.
Right. And what have you tried in the past?
Everything. Weight Watchers. I tried low carb, Atkins, obviously, South Beach. I've tried starving. I've vomited. I've done it all.
Right.
Juice diets, cabbage soup diet.
Right. And how do you feel with this as far as this kind of program? Is it something you could do for the rest of your
This
life?
is a lifestyle change.
How's your self-confidence?
A lot better.
Good.
It's 10.
Yeah.
It was about a 2 before.
Good. So would you recommend this for other people?
Everyone. I recommend it for everybody. I've been telling my mom about it. She has back pain.
Okay.
So.
Sounds good. Thank you. Hi guys, Dr. Raj Banerjee here again. I want to share with you another quick story. This patient of mine, her name is Mary Lou Hogan, sweet lady, 78 years old. Now, imagine going through having IBS for 20 years. Imagine having diverticulitis for 10 years, and you've been going through all these different doctors, and you're having diarrhea 10 years straight every single day. Well, this is what Mary Lou Hogan was going through until she came to our program, of course. And within a very short amount of time, we're talking about 3 weeks, diarrhea she had every single day for the last 10 years, boom, gone, okay? It was almost like, what she told me was almost like a cloud just got lifted off of her, and she felt so good. She lost weight, but she didn't even care about the weight loss because she felt so good. So it's very inspiring. Again, I hope these stories inspire you to take action and, you know, do the program. So here's Mary Lou Hogan, you know, sharing her story with you.
My name is Mary Lou Hogan. I'm 78 years old, and I became a patient of Dr. Banerjee 3 weeks ago. And I can't tell you how much better I feel in a matter of 3 weeks. I've lost some weight, but the big thing is my diverticulitis is on a back burner. I haven't felt bad for 3 weeks, and I've had diverticulitis probably 10 years. And I also have irritated bowel syndrome, which has been probably 20 years. And it's such a treat not to have diarrhea.
Yeah, you had constant diarrhea, right?
Constant.
Every day?
Every day.
Okay, and what about your heartburn?
The heartburn is minimal.
Okay, good. And you lost 10 pounds too in 3 weeks?
Oh yeah, I lost 10 pounds.
That's a nice little bonus, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's
Okay.
a very nice bonus.
So-
But the big thing is that my stomach is feeling so much better from just doing what he told me to do.
Okay, you happy?
Yes.
You recommend it for other people?
Yes.
My name is Carol, and I came to Dr. Banerjee because I heard the ads on KSIV, and I have been trying for 10 years since I found out I have a fatty liver to figure out on my own how to lose weight and get my liver healthy. And for 10 years I've been unsuccessful, and after hearing the ads I thought, okay, this is a God-honoring way of trying to figure out how to get myself healthy again. And I love that Dr. Banerjee said that that was the main focus, was to get healthy, and that's what I felt like I had been missing for quite a while. I've lost 22 pounds in 6 weeks, which is just amazing to me, because I would just be thrilled anytime I would lose a pound or two trying my way of getting healthy, but none of those worked.
And more importantly, how do you feel?
Oh, I feel so much better.
How's your energy, your sleep, your pain?
My pain is pretty much gone.
What kind of pain did you have
I
before?
had bad knees, bad ankles, Achilles heel, tennis elbow. My hands would get swollen all the time, and I didn't exercise a whole lot just because it was painful.
Good. So would you recommend this for other people?
I definitely recommend this for other people.
Hey guys, it's Dr. Banerjee again, and I want to share with you another case study. You know, I am so proud of my patients. I mean, let me share with you this one case study of Ron. He had shortness of breath. He couldn't walk 15 steps without having shortness of breath. He had anxiety. He had low libido. He couldn't lose weight, low mood and things like that. He was having trouble sleeping. He wasn't really, when he came back from work, he just wanted to just lay down and not be with his family. And one of the things he'll mention is that he's been to every single holistic doctor in St. Louis, and he wasn't getting results until he came to our office here. So again, this is Ron, and again, hopefully it will inspire you to take action and really take control of your health. Here's Ron.
My name is Ron, and I've been coming to the doctor for about a month now, looks like.
Yeah.
And some of the issues that I had was acid reflux, low libido, also sleep issues, couldn't sleep. I've lost about 11 pounds, which is remarkable for me, you know.
You also had, what, shortness of breath?
Oh, shortness of breath. I tell you, sometimes I would just like go up like 15 steps and and just like, oh my gosh, you know, what is this? You know, I have to stop and rest. But now, I mean, see, I'm riding my bike about 4 or 5 miles a day. I do this blast fitness for about 10 minutes, and I really feel good. I mean, you know, I've also had anxiety, very much. Just you know, just felt hopeless, just like you're treading water, just keeping your head above water, you know, just surviving. And now I got a little zest for life, and I'm looking forward to, you know, things that I didn't do with my family, which I'm doing with them now.
Good,
you know,
good.
we're going out now and just having a good time.
Good.
So far, so good.
So you
know.
feel self-healing, huh?
Yes, I'm telling you, it definitely works.
Okay, would you recommend this for other people?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, I've been to probably every holistic doctor in St. Louis, and you know, I'm here, so that speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm Iona. I'm 69 years old. I came in with shoulder pain, side pain, and headaches mostly, and needed to lose some weight. Now I have lost 26 pounds in 8 weeks. I am so thankful for this program, and I'm still working the program.
So you feel like you can do this for the rest of your life?
I feel like this program is helping me for the rest of my life. I have a plan now.
And do you recommend this for other people?
I do recommend that each person should come in and see for themselves and listen to the podcast
Yeah, the podcast, the workshops. Yeah.
on what to do to help them live a more prosperous and healthy life.
Hi, this is Dr. Raj Banerjee, and in this video we're going to share another case study. Her name is Millie. So when she came to me, she had lots of pain, back pain, sciatica. She even mentioned that sometimes her pain would get so bad that she would lose her balance. She had low mood, and in her own words, she would say that her world would look gray and couldn't lose weight. So again, I'm going to have her tell you her story, and this is within just 6 weeks into my program. So just imagine what can happen to your life and to your world in 6 weeks when you get healthier. Okay, hopefully this will inspire you.
Hi, my name is Millie, and I'm 64 years old in a week.
64 years young.
Oh, 64 years young in a week. And I started seeing Dr. Banerjee March 2nd was my very first appointment, and it is about the second week of April.
That's about, what, 6 weeks?
About 6 weeks, And when I came to Dr. Banerjee, I had lots of back pain, sciatica pain, lots of issues, high blood pressure, and I started on Dr. Banerjee's, I call it wellness plan, and lots of things have happened. When I first came, I was very irritable, hurting all the time, no energy. And since starting his wellness plan, I have gained a tremendous amount of energy. I'm not as irritable, and also my eating habits have changed drastically. So I've lost a lot of weight. I came in at 151, and today, 6 weeks in, I'm at 139.
Actually, it's 136.
136, sorry, I'm giving myself more. 136 is what I am today, and I'm happy about the weight loss, but to me that's not paramount. What's paramount with this is how I feel. Oh, my world, when I came to Dr. Banerjee, I lived in a gray, colorless world, like it was hopelessness, depression, or whatever you want to call it, but now I see glimmer of color. Things don't look so gray. I feel happy. It's a big difference. I can tell the difference.
Is it like, how do you explain it? Is it like more hope, or what is it?
It is. At first I felt like I was in a bottomless pit, no hope. Now there is hope. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, as they say, and it's just a great feeling.
And how hard or easy was this?
It was not hard at all. Effortless, actually, because I've been on every diet that you could imagine. I've done everything from starvation to eating one something, and nothing worked. This works, and I'm a skeptic. I am the true skeptic, and for me to endorse and recommend this to other folk that I come in contact that I know have issues, it's a big deal for me.
Right. Talk about your sciatica, for example, how
Yes.
You lost balance sometimes, and all the things you've tried in the past.
Yeah, my sciatica was just giving me fits, and I would stand up and I would literally lose footing and just almost fall. I would have to catch myself. The pain was horrific. I tried everything from physical therapy, chiropractic. I was on tramadol, oxycodone or codone, Advil. I took it all, anything to get that relief. Now my pain is, I just have no pain. If I have to like imagine pain now or try to find it, it's just not there.
And I never touched your back, right?
Never touched my back. No, never, ever.
Right. It's all metabolic.
And it's just I don't remember being pain free. I mean, this is awesome. It's awesome because I can't remember being pain free until I started here.
Right. So you're happy with the program so far?
Yeah, I'm ecstatic.
Yeah, and we're just getting started.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're just getting started. We just did only phase 1. There's 3 other phases before we do a retest.
Right.
You recommend this for other people?
I do. I do.
These are real people with real stories getting real results.